Hey, welcome back. Okay, so this is like the third time I'm starting this because I'm forgetting things, I'm omitting things, and it's bad, guys. It's bad. So this one might be rough, and I might forget if I've mentioned things or not. Sorry. This is a cross-stitch channel, mostly. Sometimes. I should really qualify this as a rambling channel. I ramble a lot. Quick life update. Dad only went to the hospital once this time around, which is good. That was only for like a 48-hour period. So that wasn't bad. That was short. But enough to get my mom and I back to some sleep and get back on it again. So that was good. Then I got some news this week on my boys. Not the best. It's okay. It's manageable. We'll handle it. But it's going to take a while for us to even mentally get there. But they're okay. They'll be okay. I'm just more dealing with guilt over things. But that's a personal issue, according to my therapist. We'll see. Sorry. Today, we had church last night, so this is remnants of makeup past. Sorry, because I'm an adult who doesn't take off her makeup. It's cool. I have notes. Yeah. There's a lot, guys. There's a lot. See, like, I had 7 starts this month. And I worked on every single whip I own. That's that right there. That's something. It's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. So that's cool. I also got a car this month. I started the purchase in September. And I finally got it mid-February, so it's been a thing. It's a thing, but whatever. Life is good overall. Busy. I've been really grateful. We've had a very calm winter. Not very aggressive. Not really snowy. And so it makes my life a lot easier. My braces make it very difficult to walk in snow, and so I'm looking at a few options. We'll see. So this is going to be confusing. So I'm going to go through my 24 hours of cross-stitch caustic first. Then I'll go through my other whips. Then my finishes. Then an aggressive amount of haul. It's aggressive. But should we really expect anything else at this point? Because, like, this is what, video 4 of actual, like, cross-stitch updates, and they've all been aggressive haul. Is that just who I am now? That's a big possibility. That could be who I am. I don't know. So February's caustic was leap year 20. And so for the L, I went ahead and worked on Once Upon a Time by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. That's where we were before. So for L, I did the July block because there's an L in the word July. And this is how much we got done. So we got the whole block of July done. I was aiming for 1,200 stitches, and I did 1,501, so that's good. So I got my goal on that one. So this one has 5 more months to go, and so I'm setting a goal of a block a month, because I think I, like, officially started this the first time round in, like, 2015, so that's been, like, 5 years. That's a little pathetic. So we'll be working on that one for sure. Then my next one, okay, so I use this for both E's and the caustic, and it is my Elves Workshop. Sorry, I keep doing this. There you go, Suze. That's helpful. Sorry, I had to angle myself to, like, get to everything I need to show you. but still have room to show you pictures of before because here's the after. This is my Alice Workshop by the Country Cottage Needleworks, the Santa Village collection. I used it twice. I was aiming for a grand total of 960 stitches, 2 480s. And I did a grand total of 1,203 stitches. So that's exciting. That is for sure coming out next month because that should be a finish. And then, I mean, I'll just pull out the next one in the series, but that's the thing. It's finished. Then I have a new start, which was a stitch along I'm doing with Small Town Stitches. So we both started a Christmas Quaker by Bygone Stitches. She totally enabled me because she bought this pattern and I really wanted it. And so I bought it, and then we're like, well, we should do something about it. And so we did. And so here it is, Christmas Quaker by Bygone Stitches. My goal was to do 480 stitches. I did 674. So I have the first motif done. I'm doing this on January Fabric of the Month by Dying for Cross Stitch. And mine's on 16 count. And I'm using my favorite color of thread, which is 3799 by DMC. So I got great progress on that one. Then my next one was actually my next Quaker piece that I started last month. Well, this is where you guys had seen it last. I got a lot more done on it for sure. So I'm not quite at a page finish, but I've reached the edge of the page. So if you look right here, I think like right through here is our page, and that's the bottom of the page. Oh, come on, we all like our floss. It's not like me holding my fabric in my mouth is that weird. And yet again, I'm doing this in the 3799. I'm going to be omitting a few of the motifs. Like there's an angel that goes on top of that piece on earth. I'm going to take that out. And I'm making it a little more monochromatic. I'm still going to have like 4 colors, but I'm paring that down a bit. This is Winter Blue, and I can't remember who it's by. I'll put it below. I'll try. I'll probably forget, honestly. So let's be clear there. Then we had Lil Y, and so I used to remember You Are Braver. You. And that's by Zindiggy Designs. And I used the word you for that. And my goal was 480 stitches. And I did 495. So, finally finished the first color. Moving on to the second. That's turning out really nice. I didn't think it was going to be as enjoyable as it is. But I am enjoying it for sure. Then I worked on, okay. So here is a start and a finish because I had a really great stitchy day. I actually finished 2 pieces and I think did like a third acrostic as well. So here is Merry Christmas by Annalie Waite Designs. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to end up doing the beading or not. I might not. I really like how it looks now. This is Copper Kettle by Color and Cotton, 14 count. That was my fabric of the month for last month for January, so that was pretty good. So the goal was 120 stitches, and I did 417, and that's a whole finish. So that went really well, really quick. I do not remember. I think it was like 35. I think DMC 35. But I really like how it turned out. So I just had to figure out how I'm going to finish it. Then for my caustic, I had my Twisted Rainbow Sampler. But this is a bear. It really is. So I'm stitching on it with actual yarn. Sorry. And it's frustrating to work on, because of the yarn. I love the piece. I love the colors. I love all of that. It's just the yarn that's frustrating. And so, like, this month I'm going to try to just stitch on it, like, 30 minutes right before bed every night. To see if I can do it that way. Because I finished this at, like, 11:47 yesterday. So barely in time for my February, but I did it. So here it was before. I had done the first 2 bands in January because they're pretty small. Then I did this one in February. So it's turning out really well. I really like it. And that's not how it goes. That's how it goes. So that's cool. But I'm hoping that the change is going to make it a little bit easier. Just because doing a lot of this yarn stitching at once is just very taxing on me for some reason. I don't know why, but it's frustrating. But my goal was 480 and I did 731. So I'm trying to get a band done a month. There'll be some months where that's going to be very difficult. But, because of when you get to the wide point. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how long that I'm going to be able to keep up that whole band a month thing, but we'll see. We'll see. Then I had the number 2, and so I used, Long Spider by Annalie White. Wait, W-A-I-T-E, Designs. And I did this on the same day I did Merry Christmas. But here we go. It's a Long Spider. And it's done. And it's adorable. I love this one. It's on the other half of the fabric. So Copper Kettle, 14 count, color and cotton. So it was a really good day. It was a good day of stitching that day. So I need to finish both of those fully. And we'll get there. And so my goal was 120 stitches. And I did 263 because that was a finish. And then finally for this, for my caustic, I have my R2D2 sampler. And this is by the Whiskey Stitcher. I'm really excited for this one. My goal was 480 stitches, and I did 488. So I just had the bottom band to go, and that should be next month, actually. So I'm excited. We're looking at a finish for this one. So the reason I did this for the number 0 in, for my caustic is because 2 minus 2 is 0, you guys. In case you were unaware of it, there you go. So I got all my caustic done. Barely, but I got it done. I mean, technically, I would have had it done. I had it done a long time ago. I just didn't post until I finished the whole band on the 29th at like 11:45 at night. But I did it. So that's the important thing. So I already mentioned a few of my whips that I started. So I did a Quaker Christmas, Long Spider. And those are the 3 that I officially started. Then I have Eat, Sleep, Stitch, Repeat. So it's currently at work. It's my work project. And I did a grand total of 38 stitches, and I have to rip them all out. So that's cool. So I started it. So I'm using one of my boards, and I went a little too low. I can't get the bottom of the P in, so I gotta rip those out and shift it up. Whatever. Just a couple. It won't be bad, but it's annoying. And that's by It's So Emma. Then I also started, let's start this one. Okay. Sorry, I still have 3 more starts to show you. So this is one of them, actually. Thank you. So I am actually doing all of the glitter houses by Country Cottage Needleworks. Basically, if it's Country Cottage Needleworks, I want it and or own it. That's about it. And so here's all 9 of them. So I actually went ahead and I started, I can't remember the type it's from. Yeah, where's it from? Oh no, I don't. I do this a lot. No, I do know where it's from. No, wait. Do I? I think it is Dying for Cross Stitch, I think. But, so I actually got so I'm doing 3 a row and then 3 down. And so I did the whole row top border. And I got a finish on the first house. So that's done. My little snowman is adorable. So that's a start and a finish. I'm calling each one a finish to make myself feel better. Because, okay. What I'm about to say, it might not be true anymore. I prefer small stitches. I prefer more finishes and not these massive projects. Like, where am I going to hang them? I say that as I'm about to show you a full coverage. And then Leanne and I are starting a full coverage for my birthday. Okay. It's a thing. It's a thing. Then, let me show you this one. So, between Long Christmas, Long Spider, and Glitter House 1, that's 3 of my 4 finishes for the month. And then, I bought, and I'll show more of this later in a minute. Later, in a minute. Why am I kidding? But I bought, Donut Stitch Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs from Etsy. I love it. Snow White is my favorite princess altogether. She's my favorite. She's the OG. I love her. And so I went ahead and started it. I did not get a lot done. I only got like 289 stitches, but it's a thing. It's a thing. It started. We're working on it. So yeah. So I had, then another start and finish, which I don't even have because I'm cool like that. Friends of mine own a sandwich shop in Flint. And we were always joking about this one thing. And he's like, hey, you should make it for me for cross stitch. So I did. And, here it is. It's not a trap house, it's a trap home. So I stitched that up and gave it to him for him and his wife and all of that. And so, super excited with how it turned out. And I did, how many stitches did I do on that one? 1,064 in like 2 days. So, that was pretty good. And so, yes. So, I had a grand total of 7 starts and 4 finishes this month. So, that's not bad. So I realized, like, my, stitching limit is, like, 15 projects. So then that gives me 2 days a month to work on each project. And I feel comfortable with that. And so, right now, I'm at 10. I'm at 10 whips. So I have room to grow. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that. So between my 13, because I finished 3. Between my 13, I did 10,006 stitches this month. Last month I did 5,000. So I'm super happy with 10,000 stitches. I'm still building up my momentum and all of that, and so I feel really good about that. Let me know below, like, what is your average month? Am I, like, way off? Like, 10's respectable? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just way off. All right. Guys, we gotta talk. Yeah, we gotta talk. So this is gonna be haul. And this is gonna be an aggressive amount of haul because it's me. So I purchased from Bendy Stitches 2 patterns last night. I bought Moral Compass, which I don't even think you can get anymore. I think that was being removed after February. Sorry if not. But I got Moral Compass. I love that so much. And then I got Alice's Mad Plant. And it says, we're all mad here. I really like that. I read the book Splintered a few years ago. I really, really liked it. And so ever since then, I've been really, like, Alice-centric. I don't know, it's odd. She was never, like, my favorite growing up. But I really, really like that one now. Then, as I say that, I'm looking at my next thing I'm about to tell you about. Then I bought, in the dual pattern, where you can buy 2 for 1 price, from Donut Stitch. Of course, I already showed you I bought the Snow White. But then I also bought the Alice in Wonderland. And I love the colors in here so much. So yes, apparently I do have a thing for, Alice. Then, alright, let me see. Okay, then I went to Joann's for a few things. So for my glitter house village thingy, whatever it is, glitter houses, all 9 of them, so I'm calling it Glitter Village. I needed a few of the newer DMCs, and I didn't want to go down to our LNS. Our LNS is like 35 minute drive for me. Not bad. It's not bad. But some days I just don't want to go all the way down there. And so I go to Joann's. Joann's only had the new colors in, like, the package. So I needed, like, 3 or 4, so I just got the package. And it wasn't bad, because I had a 50% off and then, like, a 20% off your whole order on top of that. So it was a really good deal. But, so now I have more floss I need to wrap and put away. I need to finish my floss storage. I need to do that. I haven't done that. And then I'm in denial, guys. I'm in the denial. Excuse me. I keep telling you there's gonna be no more cones. I do, and I truly mean it. But then things happen, and bad people tempt me. No, they don't. Yeah, no. So we have another cone. So for my Snow White, I needed 20 skeins of 3808. And Joann's was running a sale, and I had a coupon. And so it would have been this, it was like $2 more for the whole cone than it would have been for the skeins I needed. So I got a cone. This is cone number 4, guys. It's an aggressive amount of floss. I'm really hoping I don't go all nuts and get a whole set. I can't promise that in like 30 years I won't have a full set of cones. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm really trying not to. But then I also click by now. So that's a thing as well. So that's those. Then, sorry, I'm trying to sort here to make sense of what I'm doing here. Okay. So then this was my fabric of the month for February for Dying for Cross Stitch. And I love it. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. It's like a mauvey, purpley modeled piece. I love it. No plans yet, but they're always a brewing. I don't know. So that's exciting. Then, oh, Okay, then I tried out Garon. Where? Oh. There it is. Garon's totem bags. Sunshine Stitchers on Flosstube. They have a group. And one of the members on there is Gary. And he and Ronnie run a group, and they make grime guards and project bags. So I had to purchase. Yeah. Okay. Actually, backing up. So, Smelt on Stitches was a sweetheart, and she gifted me 2 11x11 Q-snaps, which you already saw me in one, and 2 grime guards. She was done. She wanted to switch over to her, I think they're 10s hoops, I think. And so she gifted me these, and so I love it. This is so funny. So I've known Smelt on Stitches since I can remember. And so back in high school, I had this phase where I wore bandanas every day of my life because I thought it was cool. It's not, guys. But, so I found it hilarious that this is very, like, bandana-y. So this is one of my fabrics and one of the Q-snaps. Then she also gave me this one, which is a Gryffindor grime guard 11x11. So that was really sweet. I love them. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm almost to the point where I have a grime guard for every project I own, and I'm so excited, guys. It's not even funny. So then back to Garon. So then, because she gave me a couple 11x11 Q-snaps, I thought, well, I need more 11x11 grime guards, right? Totally. So I got this Spider-Man one. And the thing I really like about Garons is they are wide. They're fairly wide. And so it can hold an aggressive amount of fabric away. And so this is my Spider-Man because I'm a nerd. So I really like this one. This one has actually been living on my Twisted Rainbow. Then I also got this, I can't remember what they called it, but it's like a, excuse me, it's like a witchy one. So there's like, I don't know, I really like it. They're really great quality. They're really thick, really well done. So I really like their grime guards. And then I had to, I had to buy one of their project bags. First off, just to find out. I don't own any official, I know I do. But I didn't own any official project bags. So I got, I think this is their large, I think. And it's the Marauders map. Oh my gosh. So I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. Huge Harry Potter fan in general. And so I got it. It's really cool. It's fairly thick. The mouth itself is a little wide for my taste. So for floss, let me grab one. Let's grab, where is that one? Oh, here it is. I'll grab the one for this project. I have these little pouches that I like to just hold my floss itself. And then usually I have a needle minder, needle, and scissors. I'm getting to where I can have scissors for every project and just leave them in there, and that makes you really happy. And so this is actually this project, so put it in here real quick. So I really like the fact that I can have my Q-snap and my project bag in the same one. But even that, it's a little, it's big enough for like another 2 projects. And that's not quite what I want. So I think, I really like it. I love it, you guys. I love them. But it's just not quite the type of bag I'm looking for, I think. But that could just be me. But I love their quality. I think next time I'll go a size down on their bags. But I love them. And they're super cute. They're super great. I love them. Then, okay. I'll save that for a minute. Then I'll do these. I did that. Hi. So then I got my 2 color and cotton for the month. And this is Serenade 14 count. It's a softy bluish, blue gray. I really like it. So that's gonna go in the stash for now. Then, sorry, putting the tag back on because I want to know down the road. And then I got Bellflower. So it's just, a little bit stronger than like a lavender, but it's a really cool purple. I really like it. And that's, of course, 14 count as well. Then, oh yeah. So then I jumped on Stash and Loading because I'm like, I need to start selling some of the patterns I'm done with. Well, I haven't done that yet, but I did purchase 2, so that's cool. Are we surprised? No, we're really not. Like, I'm not surprised. You might be surprised, but I'm not. So, the 2 I purchased, one is called Frankie's House. That's really cute. So, these are all buttons. And I do not have the buttons, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet about it. So, I might stitch a few different things into that. I don't know. And it is by Honeybee Creations. I cannot find them online at all. So I think this might be out of print. Like the designer itself. And because I'm not even seeing a date on here. Yeah, no date. But I think they're really cute. And I'm going to see if maybe I can find like 1 or 2 of the buttons. Or kind of pick my own buttons type of deal and go for that. Because I would like to be able to do something like that. I don't know. I haven't done a lot with buttons. Some of them I'm like, meh. But those I kind of like for some odd reason. And this other piece I got, we should not be surprised by. Shock of the Century. Now, see, technically this isn't Country Cottage. It's Little House Needleworks. Because I think that's the brother. I think. No. I think Little House is the mom. Country's the other. And there's a third, isn't there? That the brother does? I don't remember. But here we go. Pumpkins for sale. Because I'm a sucker. I'm just a plain old sucker at this point. But that's going to be happening fairly soon. Then I'll save that for a minute. Okay. Sorry. I am organized, I swear. It's not the best, but it's there. It's a thing. What is going on? Okay, I got makeup on my lip. That's cool. So yesterday, Leanne and I went to Stitches and Things, and she was good and spent gift cards, and I was good and I spent money. So, but support your local nail workshop, right? Totally. That's the only reason I ever go. So I got a bit yesterday. So I got 7 patterns, a floss, a fabric, and a gauge, but whatever. So I got bakery for Main Street. I'm down to 3 I need. But when I do a big series like that, I like to have them all purchased first. If not, I am petrified that they're not going to sell them anymore. Then I'm going to have to go for an out of print. And that terrifies me because I don't like out of print. It's a thing. Okay. Let me do those last. Okay. Then I got One Nation by Bygone Stitches. Did not realize it's not the second piece by Bygone. And so it is all the 50 states. And it's 400 by 210. So not ridiculous, but it's there. I am excited. All the states are stitched in the order they joined the Union. Sorry, I'm reading. Yes, so I am excited. Oh, there it is. I lost in why I'm like, I couldn't see the last 2. So yes, I'm excited for this for sure. I might start this in July for Independence Day, probably, if I can hold off that long. Then I got all 4 of the Silver Creek Sampler Sing a Sampler series. So Doe and Ray, Me and Fa, So and La, and T Doe. I've been wanting this for years, but it was intimidating how big it was because I want to do them all together, obviously. And that's just not a thing for me anymore. I'm not terrified of massive projects. So that's progress. Then I got some more Petite Treasure braid for my Santa's Village. I use it for all my falling snow. So I do a strand of DMC, usually 5200, and a strand of that. And so it gives it some shine as it's falling down. Then I got something I've been wanting forever, and it is stitching gauge, or corner gauge. And so it is 2, 2.5, and 3. So I'm excited for that. Like, starting projects is what terrifies me. Like, aggressively terrifying. Like, making my stomach churn terrifying. It should not be a thing, but it's a thing. Then, the last thing I got, last pattern I bought yesterday, was my 4th Ink Circles mandala, Halloween mandala. And so while I was there, okay, first off, it was busy yesterday. It was really busy. Leanne and I were there like an hour and a half. So we're there. Apparently I'm still tired. I'm not working today, so that's cool. And it was super busy in there, which is great. But while I was sitting there thinking, looking at stuff like you do, I've had the brilliant idea of let's do all 4 ink circles on 1 piece of fabric. And I bought said piece of fabric. So I'm not sure if I want to do all 4 in the same fabric, or yes, the same fabric, or the same floss. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to do all 4 of these together, and they will just fit. So I'm excited for that. So that'll be fun. I don't know when I'm doing that. I gotta get some finishes done, guys, because we're only going up to 15. And next month, Leanne and we are doing her birthday sale. Oh, that's another story. Hang on. So we're doing Leanne's birthday sale, which we are starting on the 16th of March. And the sale is going to be hashtag Leanne, I think there's an S, Leanne's birthday sale 2020 on Instagram. So go ahead and you can join us. So we're actually doing the same projects. So we are doing Monster March by Glendon Place. Surprisingly enough, we are actually both doing the alternate color version. Neither of us are doing the actual color version. And it only costs like 3 DMC. And I am doing Monster Mash by Picture This Plus for my fabric. I'm super excited. It's gonna be so much fun. So we're starting that in March. So if you want to join us, check our Instagrams and join us. So if you have this project, great. If not, I think Leanne said, correct me if I'm wrong, comment below, you know who you are. That obviously I just said your name like 8 times today, whatever. That if you just have something kitted up, you've been meaning to stitch it, so go ahead and stitch it for her birthday sale. And then she and I are actually doing a full coverage sale for my birthday, which I never thought would be a thing, but it is. Years ago, actually, she got me a pattern by Tilton Crafts, Past, Present, and Future, I think. That's what it's called. I have it. It's in my files. That's all I know. And so that's going to be like my first full coverage. We're going to start it the last day of May. Because that's my birthday. It's my 30th. Actually, wait. Alright, so yeah, I mean, yes, it is my 30th. We might start... So my sale, we will start the 2nd of May, and I'll have more info next month. So then we can... And personally, my goal will be to stitch on it 30 minutes a day for 30 days in May. For my 30th birthday. I'm old. It's okay. Alright, not really old, but I feel old. My body feels old. Yeah, my body feels super old. Not gonna lie. So I think that's everything. And we're in the 40s. That's cool. Yeah, so thank you for everyone if you're still watching. Thank you for all of the comments, likes, and love. It really means a lot to me. I have a goal for the year of stitching 100,000 stitches, which is quite doable. Next month, I plan on, for my caustic, because of how things fall, like 9,000. And I think I'm easily going to surpass that. So, thank you very much. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. My cross-stitch group, Cross Stitching Delights. I'll link that below. For Cross Stitch Delights, answer questions, please. And if one of our questions is there stitching public on your Facebook? If not, be prepared for us to like message you and make sure you're in the right place. We get a lot of like machine embroidery people. Not really what our group's about. And so, if we do need to message you, check your other box, like within a day. Usually, Kim or I are usually through it in like 2 hours. We're usually pretty good. We have somewhat off schedules from each other, so it works out. One of us is usually around type of deal. So yes, I think that's it. Have a great day. Thanks.